did
What
a
up, people?
video
It's
on
your boy, the
this,
host with the most. I do not brag or boast. I'm coming to you guys live
and
from
to
coast to coast.
me,
It's your boy, Resident One, and welcome to another rendition of
I
Cheerleading
talked
for this
about it on a
podcast.
video. Go check it
Like,
out. I uploaded
feel
that
free to hit
video
the
this
subscription
week.
button, the notification bell, share
And
this live stream or this content with your friends, family, and followers. You can hit the join membership button. Remember, membership has its privileges. You can also donate to the channel
And
by
before we get
hitting
into
super
it, I first
chats,
like to say
super
this,
stickers,
okay?
and hitting the keys. Yeah, dollar sign.
And like
I'm
I said
Chris
in
the
the video,
Don One. Welcome.
congratulations on
Now, the
Brittany
first
Reynolds.
order of business, we got some
Brittany,
Blueface topics,
she's
Blueface news,
she's
but this
getting
is
a lot
sort of
of
is associated to
she's
Blueface. It's
getting
not actually
a lot of
directly
fame
to
and
Blueface,
she's getting a
but
lot
it's
of
like an introduction
popularity
before we get into the
over her
Blueface topics.
recent
Now, first and foremost, a couple of days
podcast
back,
appearances.
Blueface mom thought it was a
We
great
talked about
idea
this, what was it, 2
to
weeks ago?
post
How she
her
was on
booty
on
for
another
all the
podcast,
world to see
behaving like
on
a
social
child.
media
Some people
to
feel
show
like,
them cakes, okay?
she was drinking
To
on that
show
podcast.
why
Felt like
a
she was
lot of top
allegedly
celebrities
on
like
that powder,
Sean Diddy Combs,
but that's
50
allegedly.
Cent was clamoring for Blueface mom.
and
Remember what she was
acting
talking about on that
very,
Instagram Live? Well, we
immature
got
and
to
childish,
see
throwing drinks
in full
on Sharon
effect
Bridges,
what
the
they was talking about
champion of
and what she was
boxing,
working with when she posted the pics. I
throwing
guess she was
water
like
on
in a
everybody
McDonald's bathroom
and yelling
and thought it was a good idea to take a pic
behaving
of her
like
showing her
a
booty
child.
and exposing it
And
to
I
the
thought,
nation.
we're done talking
Clout
about
can
Brittany
be a
Reynolds, other
deadly
than her
disease
IG
if
pics
not
and
treated
posts.
properly.
And I don't think those,
You can lose a lot of
I don't
brain
think that's
cells. Now,
blowing up.
she got a
So
lot
I
of
thought that was gonna be
exposure, but
over
in
with,
the
because
wrong
before
way.
then,
All right,
she
a
was
lot of
always
people
doing
were
these
not
podcast
feeling
appearances,
Blueface
okay?
mom's
And,
booty.
you know, she
That
would
booty
say,
was
she'll
flatter
just
than
say or do
flapjacks.
stuff
Jesus Christ,
on
it
these
was flatter
podcast
than Aunt Your
appearances to
Mama
go by.
pancakes.
And
Holy,
even though she was
this booty
alleged to
was
be
flatter
drunk or
than
alleged to
Waffle
be under
House
some foreign
pancakes.
substance,
Holy,
okay, allegedly,
that booty was
that's
not
what the talk
hit,
of the
not
town is. I don't
whatsoever.
know if
All
it's
right,
true or
I
not.
have seen a lot
But,
of old women
you know,
post
I thought,
a lot of
even though she was
booties,
drunk,
but
I
I've
still
never
felt
seen a
like
booty flatter
she was
than
smart
that.
enough to know,
Okay,
hey,
it
if
was
I go
flatter
viral
than
on
Martha
some of these
White
podcasts,
flour. Holy,
it'll keep my
please
name in
add
the
water
algorithm,
to it.
okay?
Holy,
So,
all right.
congratulations to
But
Brittany,
she
because
posted
she
it,
landed
and
on
it got some
on a podcast
national
that is
exposure,
hugely
but in the
successful.
wrong way. Now,
It's
she
on the
said,
uptick.
quote,
And
this
that
was an
Shannon Sharp
accident.
Club,
She
Shay
was just
Shay.
posting
And I
it
said in my
for
video,
her
how
boyfriend.
this was
I guess she's
probably
using the
started.
sexy
It's
red
probably started
excuse,
because
right?
of
This is
Britney's
actually going to
agent
be mentioned in the remix to the remix of
probably
Pound
had
Town.
previous work with
My
Shannon
coochie
Sharp's
hole
agent,
pink, my booty hole's
and
brown,
he probably
my
threw him
booty's
a bone
flat
saying, hey,
than
I can
a
probably
Waffle
get
House
Brittany Reynolds to be on
pancake.
Club Shay Shay.
Holy, all
And that's
right.
probably
But
how the inner
nevertheless, I
workings of this
digress. She
happened.
said that this was
Plus,
an accident. She
Deion
didn't
Sanders
want
was
this
on Club
type
Shay
of
Shay.
exposure. Well,
And
she
Deion
got
talked
it.
about,
Her
even
flat
on Club
booty
Shay Shay,
is becoming
that he
the
asked for
meme
Brittany
of the
Reynolds to
century.
come
Okay, we
to
first
talk
thought
to
it
his
was the
football
Michael
player when he
Jordan
was the coach
crying
of Jacksonville
emoji.
State.
Now it's going to
So
be Blueface
either
flat
one
ass
of those
booty. All right,
connections is
she said it
why
was an
Brittany
accident.
Reynolds
She was
is
trying
on
to
Club
just
Shay Shay,
post
right?
a sexy
And
pic to her husband, and she thought the best way
she talked
to
a
send
lot.
it to him is
Brittany
to
Reynolds revealed her body count. Shannon Sharp,
Instagram. The reason why I call Quinstagram
he
Instagram, by the way,
immediately
is because it
needed a
satisfies
drink. Okay,
the
we're gonna talk
thirst
about this
of you
body count,
thirsty
this quote-unquote
mofos
body
out
count,
there. But
body
nevertheless,
count.
she thought it was a good
Shannon Sharp
idea
got
to
some
go through all those steps
shocking news
than just
I don't know
simply
why
just
this is
texting
news to
him
Shannon Sharp,
and sending him the picture
whatever.
that way. But
during
that's
a
what
recent
her
interview
excuse is. She's
on
going
a
to
recent
ride to the
interview,
grave with
Brittany
it.
Reynolds told
I
the
don't
Pro
believe it.
Football
It's
Hall of
all
Fame her
cap.
body
She
count,
thought that she
and
was
he
going
was
to do something
he
big
immediately needed
on
a
social
drink in the
media.
process.
Okay, she thought
Reynolds
that she was going to be
appeared on
trending.
Club Shay
Well,
Shay
she's trending, but
to
not in the way
discuss
she
many
was hoping
topics
for.
at one
And
point when
hey,
they
she once said that
broke
50
the subject
Cent,
of
Sean
sex.
Diddy Combs
She
was
told
chasing
Sharp
that
she
tail.
slept with 35
I don't
men
know.
in
Maybe
her
the
life
booty
while she
was plump 20 years ago, 2 centuries ago, but it ain't plump now. Okay, you know, hey, look. Diet and exercise can do you wonders. But I digress. Into the Blueface news, all right? So, Blueface yesterday made some claims that
was in his
he got a mouth hug
what was
by
in his
Megan
glass
Thee
before he
Stallion.
grabbed the
Now, this has
entitled
not been confirmed or denied.
the whole entire bottle.
This has not been confirmed nor denied. No one from Megan Thee Stallion's camp has commented on it. Megan Thee Stallion herself has not commented on it. Now, everybody's trying to play Sherlock Holmes. Everyone's trying to play Scooby-Doo in the mystery team, saying, well, if she gave Blueface a mouth hug, that was after the shooting that involved Tory Lanez. Now, allegedly, Tory Lanez fired a couple of shots at Megan Thee Stallion. One of the bullets hit her in the foot. She got some bullet residue on her pinky toe. I don't know. I was not there. This is what I was told. But anywho, everyone's trying to make those connections and try to, rechange the time frame or rediscover the time frame. Everybody is putting their mad scientist hat on about that. This is what Blueface is saying. Me personally, I think this is all cap. It's just keeping Blueface irrelevant out here in these social media streets. All right. What else we're gonna talk about with Blueface? Hell, he has to talk about something so everyone can stop talking about his mom exposing her flat dairy air to the masses out there. We did not want that. We were not fiending for that. All right. Now we're gonna move on to some other news that's associated to Blueface. Now, Blueface baby mama, okay, not the Lexus chick, which, by the way, shout out to Blueface
waiting to
and
join
his penmanship and his writing skills. He wrote a song and he wrote a song for his original baby mama. And she's going to be introduced for MILF Records, even though they're having a spat. Him and his original baby mama, they're on again, off again, off again, on again. I don't know if they're in a relationship or they're going their separate ways, but that's neither here nor there. Blueface penmanship was in full effect on her recent song and her recent video. Now, Chrisean Rock thought it would be a must if she wrote a song for the baby daddies out there. And if you hear it, it goes a little bit something like this.
Had provided multiple hilarious moments. I don't think they had multiple hilarious moments, but hey, that's neither here nor there. He kindly told Smith during a recent episode on his podcast that one time when Skip said he was jealous of Tom Brady, he made him feel disrespectful to the point of
end of the song. It was a 2-minute song. And this is why hip-hop is in the dumpster, all right? This is why the revenue for hip-hop is in a trash compactor, all right? This is why music executives are shifting their resources and their money to other types of music, okay? This is why hip-hop is at an all-time low. You got these has-beens, never been, no talent ever, not even in the bone. They got songs being heavily rotated in streaming services, and it's just a distaste for hip-hop, okay? Hip-hop needs to have a meeting, and they need to expunge a lot of this fraud that's going on in hip-hop music, particularly with Chrisean Rock's song. That was god-awful. It was garbage juice. It was like a dumpster fire. It was like we was watching a car accident happen twice at the same time, at the same place. Holy Chrisean Rock. I don't know what she was going through. I don't know if she was on or off her meds, but whatever. That was a garbage song. Okay, so moving on, we got some more topics to that era of sports media. All right. So, and the one thing a lot of people don't give Skip his flowers. First and foremost, we need to hit the subscription button, the notification bell, hit the like button, share this content. It would be no Stephen A. Smith because people view Stephen A. Smith, particularly in television media, as a loudmouth. So, in other news out there, it just seems like Stephen A. Smith.
Okay,
when you talk about Joe Budden, J.R. Ryder is beefing like beefaroni with Joe Budden. He wants to, take it into the lab. I guess he wants to battle rap Joe Budden.
So if it
And
wasn't
he
for
talked about
Skip
his
Bayless giving him an
displeasure of Joe
opportunity
Budden.
to join him
It just
on
seems
First
like
and 10
they still
as
beefing.
one of the debaters.
J.R. Ryder, I haven't
eventually
heard
Stephen
that
A.
name
Smith
in a
growing
long
accustomed-
time, in a minute, all right?
Skip Bayless growing
And
accustomed to
he
Stephen A. Smith
briefly
and
talked
had him
about
on a
Joe
regular
Budden. Now, Joe Budden
appearance on
has
First and
been
10. Now it's First Take,
in the news,
all right? If it
for
wasn't
all the
for
good
Skip
and
Bayless,
bad
there would
reasons,
be no
depending
Stephen A.
on if you're a
Smith.
Joe Budden fan
And if
or
it
you're a
wasn't
Joe
for
Budden
Skip
hater.
Bayless, it wouldn't
Joe
even
Budden
be no
talked
Shannon
about
Sharp. A lot of people seem
Drizzy
to forget
Drake's
that Shannon Sharp
and did a
run
review
amok
for
of his
all
own
the dogs.
credibility. Okay,
He was
the
not a
incident
big
at
fan
CBS
of it.
Sports,
I wasn't a
he was
big
bouncing
fan of
around
it.
from
I
several
talked about it.
networks
And
as a
gave you
part-time
guys
analyst.
a rough
He was once
review on
doing
the album
Twitch.
thus far, and I believe
That's how bad
I believe
that
it was
investment
on
got
too
for
early for
Shannon
this
Sharp. People
podcast
seem to forget
last
that at one
week,
point Shannon
but
Sharp was doing Twitch
I was
on
not
Sunday
impressed
because he
with
couldn't get
Drake's
jobs or
album.
opportunities
I think
anywhere else.
and
So if
to
it
go
wasn't for
back
Skip
to my
Bayless
review,
just doing that
I think it's
much
better than
for
honestly
Shannon
never
Sharp,
mind.
there would be
I
no
think
Shannon
Scorpion
Sharp, okay?
is a little
And
bit
it
better
definitely would not
than
be a Michael
For All the
Irvin,
Dogs.
because when Michael Irvin,
I think For All the Dogs is a little bit better than Certified Lover Boy. Now Drake did have some success with this album. It was the most streamed and selling album for the first week.
Okay?
He also
the news
tied,
was still cold.
as
It was
far as
still
number
fresh
one
and
songs
cold.
go,
No
with
evidence
the late great
whether or not
Michael Jackson, God rest his soul. And look, Drake is,
ESPN dropped him. Okay?
Drake is going to come out with some more albums. He's going to surpass having more number one hits. He's going to have the most number one hits
than
any artist in pop,
this was like
jazz, country. I mean, even Taylor Swift, as successful as her concerts are being sold out. But now they got her concerts in movie theaters. Okay, that's fine and dandy. But there's only one Drake. But however, For All the Dogs was not a good project for me.
But when it came out,
Joe took it very personal. Talking about Drake's influences. I think he wants to satisfy the younger generation.
Where one door closes,
and he talked about his dating preference. Dating a lot of younger girls. Legal, like in their 20s. I think Drake is like 36 or 37. I'm not 100% sure. I don't follow anybody's birthday other than mine. But nevertheless, I digress. He was making up all these reasons why probably Drake is not in the right mindset, and he needs to go back into the lab immediately and get back to the old Drake. And
when you do that, you
getting back to what worked for you 5, 10, maybe 15 years ago,
as far as making an honest,
sometimes that's not
living.
Great sound advice.
When Michael
sometimes you have to reinvent the wheel. You just can't continue to be that same person.
Did not do these things.
Even before that, 10, 15 years ago.
Okay,
and sometimes you just gotta keep it pushing and just try different things. I think honestly, Nevermind was
so a lot of people don't
it was an experience. It was an experiment into reggae, house music,
extraordinary time with
island type music. He was experimenting with that. I think Her Loss was another.
Gave him an
I feel like that was a collaboration with 21 Savage. I think Her Loss.
A lot of people were
I will consider it a Drake album.
Is jealous of Shannon Sharp's popularity. A lot of people were talking about
nevertheless, it was, and I think Certified Lover Boy and Scorpion he was just trying to reinvent the wheel. Some songs worked, some didn't. But For All the Dogs, there's 3 good songs on there. The J. Cole song is pretty dope. I think the Charlotte, the 6 a.m. Charlotte one, that's the first song. I think that one was showing the essence of old Drake.
Okay,
but
he's the biggest.
I just wasn't satisfied with For All the Dogs. Right? I know they had a back and forth with Drake and Joe Budden, and even Drake got his Birdman on.
let's just face facts and face
all
reality.
threes of y'all,
I don't know
all
what's going
threes
on
of y'all,
Stephen A.
put
Smith
some
and Skip
respect
Bayless. Stephen A. Smith got on
even
a recent
had
podcast and
Birdman
said that if it wasn't for him,
commenting,
the first take numbers,
I mean, look,
the first take
Joe
numbers,
Budden's Joe Budden,
the ratings would not be going
You're going to
up
get the
on
good
first
and the
take.
bad from Joe Budden. You're going to get the politically correct
Bayless,
Joe Budden, and you're going to get the savage Joe Budden, all in one ice cream scoop.
You got into the woodwork,
but,
okay?
Sometimes you have to take a lot of stuff.
Me, Skip Bayless, it was other people. It was Woody Page.
Not too seriously with Joe Budden.
That were the two lives.
And just keep it pushing, keep it moving on.
That got those
just
numbers.
Say, hey, look, I agree with some things. I disagree with the delivery, but nevertheless, this is something that I wanted to do, and just keep it pushing, keep it moving on. Okay, yeah, Joe Budden started off taking some personal shots at Drake. Drake in return took a lot of personal shots with Joe Budden as far as him trying to get in where he can fit in. He thought he could do it in solo rapping, didn't work. Thought he can do it as a DJ, didn't work. A radio DJ didn't work. Thought he can get into a group, didn't work. Tried reality shows. It didn't work. Found his lane in podcasting, and the rest they say is history. I understand what Drake was point and all that, but I'm
their flowers. There was a lot of people.
I'm pretty cool with the end result. Both of them are just moving on. I think that's the best thing, the best course of what you should do. Right. But moving on.
They looked at the ratings.
Now,
and the ratings.
Cardi B was on social media. I think this was 2 or 3 days ago. She talked about how
wasn't popular because of Cold Pizza
getting property. She don't want nobody to gift her property no more. She's talking about she having issues with tenants. Some of the tenants haven't paid their rent in 6 to 9 months. She said, "Hey, look, don't give me property as a gift. I'd rather get Berkeley bags and whatever." Everyone on social media, you got these these quote-unquote financial gurus, these quote-unquote financial experts, weighing in and,
this interview, this is not really
saying, hey, if you was
Club Shay Shay
leave the property, buying property to the gurus, to the experts, and, you just spend your money elsewhere, all right?
Like or dislike. He had
the one thing I like about Cardi B, and I think Cardi B separates herself from everybody else.
Athlete,
everyone else,
on Club
pretty much is careful what they say on social media.
Other than
a lot of them are shielded very well.
Incredible.
And a lot of them just don't even be that candid and be that open.
I feel like out of
on
all
social
those
media.
Interviews,
and I think Cardi B is not. She's very comfortable in her skin. She's going to tell you what she's thinking.
And one clip of her body count.
I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like Cardi B for some strange reason.
In the video, and I'm going to say it right now.
I think Cardi B as a person. I think we need more people like Cardi B, particularly on social media, because you got everyone that's got this fake it till they make it type of mentality. Got all these people thinking that they want to have this image that they're right all the time.
Going to embellish.
They're never wrong.
They're going to embellish.
They want to be politically correct. Okay, they want to be. They don't even want to be authentic about themselves. And I think Cardi B. That's what makes Cardi B very successful on social media. That's why a lot of people gravitate to her, because when she does a live or when she does a video or a tweet or whatever, she's very open, very candid, and very honest, and she's going to tell you what she's thinking at that moment in time. Cardi B does not have a filter on her mouth. All right,
so about me.
I think a lot of people should appreciate that, because particularly when you got a lot of celebrities out there that are very guarded, they're very calculated in what they say. They keep everything close to their vest. They don't really go in full details. Nothing against LeBron James, but sometimes LeBron James come off as someone that is not going to tell you what he's actually thinking. Every once in a while, he tries it, doesn't work. But nevertheless, I feel like I appreciate celebrities more when they're very candid, when they're very open, and they let their guards down and say what they want to say. Long as you don't say anything damaging, as long as you don't say anything negative to a nationality or a religious perspective or economic perspective, I'm good like good food with you, all right? So I think, everyone should at least give Cardi B that leeway on that. As far as the property goes,
it's less than 35.
Everyone is estimating on why she hasn't got a return on her property. Maybe she's lazy. She don't really do the due diligence. A lot of people that make that type of money, they hire people to run the maintenance and the day-to-day operations of their companies, okay, and of their properties.
She pulled a random number out of
and
she pulled a familiar
I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the people that she's hiring are doing their job. It's just taking a little longer to
because of
get their returns or get Cardi B's returns.
Okay.
And they probably going through courts. They're probably going through a lot of paperwork, a lot of red tape.
Big booty. The next big
being in
girl.
Retail. In real estate.
All right.
It's not like being in retail. It's just not black and white. All right, there's levels to this.
Okay.
All right, so I want to give Cardi B the benefit of the doubt. All right, and I think we all should do that for her. All right. So in other news, I talked about this on Just My Opinion podcast. Go check that out for yourself. Check out all the descriptions down below. All the links down below in the description. Rate, comment, subscribe, and enjoy. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. I talked about in detail. Man, I don't know what's going on with Shannon Sharp, but Shannon Sharp on yesterday's show looked like a claymation figure.
She got pregnant
Shannon Sharp on yesterday's show looked like one of the long lost brothers of the Isley brothers. Looked like Randy
do social media.
Jesus Christ. They look like a claymation figure. Look like a low residue mocap figure.
You can't
believe
they had
Shannon Sharp looking
your
out
fans,
here
your subscribers tell you in the comment section.
Bad.
And I'm pretty sure her DMs were blowing up even when she got pregnant by
makeup, didn't put the right foundation, lip gloss, was
flooded
on Shannon Sharp's face. All right, and they had Shannon Sharp looking like one of the gingerbread men.
Other celebrities
looking like one of those dollar store Ken dolls. Holy dang, holds up. Wait a minute, let me put some more pimping in it.
We need
Jesus
a
Christ.
detour from this
Sharp
previous
looking
plane.
all
I got what I
sorts
wanted.
of crazy
I got pregnant by
on first take.
An NBA
They're making
player.
him into a meme.
I'm being taken care
this
of,
meme is going to
this
surpass the Michael Jordan crime meme. Everybody's going to be using this meme.
I always say,
now, Shannon Sharp, your my favorite took to social media, and he's joining in on the laughter. What else can you do? All right, but man, this is, holy. They got Shannon Sharp out here looking bad.
She said, no problem. I'm just going to just go out and date other guys.
But I wanted to talk about it real fast, real quick. All right.
Okay, it didn't happen like she wanted to.
That's all the topics we got for tune in for this podcast. Like the Light Edition. Feel free. Always hit the subscription button, the notification bell. No matter if you're coming in or if you're leaving out of the video, please hit the like button. Do your boy a favor. Do your boy solid. Share this content with your friends, family, as well as your followers. Okay, let's get this YouTube channel and this podcast lit in the YouTube algorithm. You heard me? If you want to further support and want to send donations to your boy Wade, Don Squad in the house, stand up. Super chat, super stickers, as well as you can hit the cash dollar sign. I'm Chrisean 1. I really do appreciate everyone's support out there. There are many ways to give support to your YouTube content creators, and a lot of you guys showing your love in many different ways. Go check out
one of the
The Dream, by the way. The Dream is killing it on social media in all phases. The 5 deadly venom phases. Holy. The Dream's killing it on Instagram. Go subscribe to her on Instagram, which, by the way, go subscribe to me on Instagram. Too early for this podcast. As well as follow her on her YouTube channel. I think her Twitter, she's on and off on Twitter, but she's also doing content on OnlyFans. Go check her out, all right? As well as if you got you want me to review or promote your channel, or promote your song, or promote your OnlyFans, I gotta have some samples of what you're working with so I can listen to it or see it for myself and give it a certified review. That review tons of content creators on social media. Check the ballistics. A lot of them got a lot of
they interview her. There's
free advertisement from your boy. Go check out the videos. I got many videos in the chamber, in the clip of I'm Chris the Don 1 YouTube.
But Brittany Reynolds is the person that
I'm up out of here. I will see you. And by the way, no too early for this podcast. This up and coming Saturday, your boy has something that he cannot refuse. I gotta do a couple of things on the weekend, and unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to do too early for this podcast. I did promise you guys I may do it a day early on Friday, which we'll see how that holds up. Hopefully, this video ties you guys until next week. Okay, but it's your boy, the host with the most. I do not brag or boast, and I'm coming to you guys live from Ghost to Ghost. It's your boy, I'm Chris the Don 1. I'm up out of here.
A title with the Los Angeles Lakers with Kobe